My name is Isabella Carr, and I'm the founder of Death Fat Doula and the former engagement fellow for Compassion and Choices. I was raised Catholic, and a big part of a Catholic tradition is connection to the dead and to saints and relics. I've always thought it was a really beautiful tradition, and it's a big part of how I inform my own relationship to people who I love, who I've lost. And I really believe through this tradition that these objects, especially those that they've touched, are sort of imbued with a little bit of their soul, their magic, their energy. Even if I'm not super active in Catholicism anymore as a practitioner, I'm so deeply influenced by Catholic traditions and teachings that they find their way into my work. A huge part of my sort of spiritual identity and relationship really centers around giving people as much autonomy and sovereignty as possible over all decisions they make about their body. I believe that our bodies are ours, and as much as we are part of communities and part of the world, we have this sacred vessel that we can care for however we see fit. Trying to take away the ability to do that or restrict the sort of control and agency people have over their bodies is in violation of their sovereignty, their own ability to self-determine, their own relationship with God and the divine. I think it's really important for faith communities to be involved in this work for a variety of reasons. Faith communities are a huge part of big life transitions. They're already a place that congregants and communities turn to for support, advice, resources, and care during birth, marriage, religious ceremonies, coming of age, and of course, death and dying. A lot of pushback to medical aid in dying or arguments against it are religious in nature. When we have religious voices that come up with different theological teachings, we can really start to shift the conversation, and we've seen that with congregations like the Unitarian Universalists, who have been fierce advocates for access to medical aid in dying. I hope to see other congregations and communities start thinking through these conversations, even if they're not quite ready to take a sort of theological stance on or a doctrinal stance on medical aid in dying, but want to empower their congregants and their community to learn more and make those decisions for themselves. Faith at the Threshold, which is Compassion and Choices' new faith toolkit, we developed to bring resources, conversations, and to bring communities together to think about end of life and to start planning if that's appropriate. We offer a variety of ideas to get involved, to host their own reading groups, a screening night, ways to get community members of all ages thinking about these conversations. We have ideas for sermons, for support circles, different workshops and formats that people can sort of adapt for their own purposes. If you're looking for more information, you can find the Faith Toolkit, Faith at the Threshold, at the Compassion and Choices website. You can Google Compassion and Choices, or you can go to the website directly and search for Faith at the Threshold, and you'll find that resource and other resources on our faith engagement and medical aid in dying and end of life.